and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be making some more art. As you can see, I've kind of already started it. This is not... Okay, so if we take a look here, I don't know, this guy, this, right here, these, I did not draw those were just straight off of Google. What I'm actually doing, if we take a look here, is tracing this car. You can see I started tracing the car in blue, because I'm gonna basically make some negative art with these two people, or the car and that person, so that I can eventually print it off on my Cricut and give it to a person. So, let me just show you what I mean by that, just in case you guys aren't familiar with negative art. So as you can see, all of this that's in blue, that's what I've gotten so far. And basically, if we take a look at like the blue flames back here, as well as this like arm with the wings, there are parts that I have left out that I haven't put in blue, so that way, whenever it's gone, you could still kind of see what's there. So like, you can still kind of see that's the arm with the wing, and then these are the flames, but they're kind of, they didn't really look like flames, as well as that. So you can still see what's happening with the car, even if like it's not there, if that makes sense. Because with the Cricut, I don't know, I'm not very experienced with it, so cutting something with multiple different colors is impossible for me. So this is what I'm doing to resolve that. So you can still see the details of the car, even if they aren't there. So, yeah. That's basically it. So I'm gonna continue tracing the car as well as the dude. And then I'm going to talk about the next step with the Cricut, because I got a Cricut. It's not an actual like animal, it's a machine that basically hooks up to the computer and cuts images. So, neato. Now that you know what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna speed this process up so you can see it in action. So, let's go. Well, hello, welcome. Okay, so now that the drawing is done, the tracing, I guess I should say more, is complete, we now have to prepare the paper that it's going to be going on. Good, smooth. But, we have a problem. Shall we? Take a look. Take a look with me. So, as you can see here, this is the frame. It's a weird frame that you have to slide everything on top. One of the problems is that this cardboard does not fit in here, so you can easily just pull it out. So I gotta remake one. And also, there is no paper that exists that fits this dimension. It's weird. So, I am going to Frankenstein's this piece of paper, which is just, you know, that kind of paper. So what I'm going to do is basically just like line the paper up and then use this excess paper to kind of put on top, and then maybe use another piece of paper that like finishes the top, or maybe just throw that piece away because it's too thin anyways. So basically I just need more paper to put up here so that it fits. Yeah. And then I have lots of cardboard that's like actual cardboard, like cardboard boxes stored away back there. So I will be happy to like cut that to the dimension and then like squish it or something. So that way it's a little bit thinner and isn't like taking up the space of the entire frame. But see how I just like easily pick that up without, because the purpose is to slide this thing out. The glass fits the dimension, but not the paper. Cardboard stuff. So, yeah. Now that you know what my next process is going to be doing, you're going to see this in action. So without further ado, let's go! What is up, my lovely people? My people? I got my Cricut out. There's my Cricut. It's already open, already turned on. Cool. Now, we gotta cut all the pieces. So, what I went ahead and did was, in my editing program, if you'll come along with me. Oh man, oh, these are spoilers. Oh, the spoilers. So, I went ahead and like put a white background to separate each individual layer with the guy, the car, and then my signature. Because of course I have to put a signature on it. But I'm going to be cutting it out, so that's going to be cool. Then, I saved it as a PNG file, each individual piece, and then pulled up my Cricut thing, and now I'm ready to cut it. So, got it up, pulled up here to the right size. So, that's cool. Before I start cutting everything, I'm going to measure it. So starting with the car, because everything kind of falls around the car, like the signature and the guy. So the car goes down first, and then the dude, and then my signature. So, yeah. Now that you know what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be speeding this process up so you can see it in action. Without further ado, let's go! Alrighty, so this here is the final product. As you can see, all of it came together real nice. This was probably my first time like combining two different colors together and like making it into one piece. Gotta say, I really like it. So obviously, like, it's a little off because like the orange doesn't have like a glaze to it. It's just matte. And like, so probably like a little bit of the problem is this little hand. So it's supposed to be like a closed knuckle, like doing that. But it got some like weird baby nubs. And then also there, kind of missed some of the detail for the wing. But I'm pretty happy with this. Like, it came out very clean. Probably helped the fact that this was a big photo, so like wasn't like little tiny dots that you had to like pick out. So yeah, I'm very happy with it. I also kind of like the style that I did with the guy, where I kind of like focused on the shadows. So as you can see, like on the picture of the side of his face, that was all kind of like a little bit shaded. I kind of used that to my advantage to kind of like do his face as well as his hair because it was kind of dark. And then the shirt and pants were already dark, so I decided to do like a little bit of reverse. And with like the wrinkles that I saw, I decided to like erase those parts so that there was a bit of detail, so it wasn't just like a black blob for a body. The arms, I didn't really know what to do because they're just medium. Like, there was no like highlights or like deep shadows. It was just kind of mixed. So it was a little bit harder to kind of figure out what I wanted to do with the arms. But all in all, it came out really nice, and I'm pretty sure you can figure out who it is based on the guy compared to the car. If you know Fast and Furious, that is. So yeah, and then of course I thought it'd be kind of fun to like actually cut out my signature instead of like drawing it on this. So yeah, this was kind of fun. And honestly, I was a little bit worried. So like this stuff here that you like put on top of the vinyl so you can take it off the mat and then like spread it on whatever surface. This is vinyl, so normally like you'd put that on cars or something, you know, like smooth surfaces. So I was a little worried that this stuff was gonna be a little too sticky and start like tearing the paper. Thankfully it didn't. You definitely do have to pull, like definitely fights you a little bit, but that doesn't tear, so I'm very happy. And maybe it will if it's like thinner paper, because this is like fancy paper. Well, not very fancy. I mean, this probably will still warp if you put water on it. So, yeah. And since this is kind of done, all I need to do is just fix the back thing on this. I'm not going to do that in the video because, like, the product's already done, so there's not really much more for you guys to see. So this will just be an aftermath. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!